Hello, everybody. This is Kathleen with Windy Chaos, and I'm here to show off one of the newest kits in the shop. This one's called Paris in Autumn, and of course, it has a gorgeous. This is a We Whisper kit. It comes in 3 formats, so you can get it as a GoodNotes file, a Noteful file, or a Zoom Notes file. And it has gorgeous clip art. The We Whisper kits have a few labels, but mostly all clip art. Not a lot of extras as far as like days of the weeks and months and things like that. So it comes at a lower price point, which makes it really fun to be able to just put this gorgeous stuff right in. And I'll show you some mock-ups just using this little kit. You can still have really fancy, beautiful pages, and then of course pull in from all your other favorite things to widgets and stuff like that from other creators. All right, let's jump in and take a look. This has a really pretty palette, and you'll see at the bottom of the page that you can see what the palette main colors are that I've used. Just a really pretty dusty fall colors. And so up top we've got some beautiful Eiffel Tower things, some pretty little collages, a beret, some little clusters of acorns, some beautiful mums. I've decided when I'm generating images and stuff to just kind of give, if it's pretty, I'm including it. That way you just get more options. I could have just picked out one pot of mums, but maybe you like the little fallen flowers and things like that. And they're always just a little bit different. All right, and then we have a charcuterie and a croissant and macaroons. One thing you'll notice, there's a little bit of a shadow like behind this one, and that's because the book has the image there underneath it. So if things get moved out of place, you can move them around, line them up. But it's nice too if you're not in an Apple, in the Apple OS, that you can create the same exact setup using the sticker books that has kind of the shadow in the background. You can see where everything can fit. All right, and then just some more food items. We have like a pretty apple tarte tatin, and we've got cafe au lait and hot chocolate and crepes, some mulled wine, beautiful piece of bread, and sorry, I get really, and then some baguettes. When I'm on here and I zoom in, I feel like I have to make all these adjustments, which is crazy. Like this. It just kind of drives me crazy. So, and a lot of times it's sizing. These are sweet little frames, so you can see that you can put them over something like a shape or what have you, but they see through. So you got 4 of those, and you got this pretty hat box, and oh my goodness, these bits of foliage just turned out so pretty. Got quite a few of those, along with some leaf clusters, and of course this will just work in all of your beautiful fall spreads. And then we've got some pretty oak leaves, some mushrooms, a scarf. We've got a couple of cafes, a cute pumpkin on a windowsill. And then here's some more of like the Paris landmarks. We've got the Arc de Triomphe, we've got Notre Dame, we've got the pyramid at the Louvre. And I love it when they put in these little bits of script. I just think that looks so cool. And then we just got a really pretty garden, more Notre Dame, and this is Sacré-Cœur. I just have it written out, if you're looking at the PNGs, as Sacred Heart, because I have no idea how to spell that in French. Then we just have some really pretty like Parisian streets. a couple of scenes of the Seine, along with, I love, again, I like it when there's that little bit of typography. And these cute little squirrels wearing scarves. And then we have these beautiful steps. And we've got the lamppost. And then these are just kind of fun little collages of the Paris, like a stamp, postage stamp. This one with the cute little beret. Bonjour automne. I don't know if that's how you say that. But hello autumn. Paris in the fall. And I know this looks just a little blurry. I keep trying to find the very best way to do these sticker books that don't take quite as much time, but also give you the best experience. So I'm not always sure that the run through shows that all that well, but anyway, then there's a couple of Paris and falls. Okay. And then we've got this cute trench coat, these beautiful umbrellas. Let's line you up. There we go. And then these pretty, pretty wreaths. And then our last page, we've got the labels that work really well, including gift tags, and then a couple of planner shapes here at the bottom. And these have all got a little bit of the deco built into them. And then let me show you how this looks. Hi, Charlie, my dog. Just came in. Just a second, baby. All right, let me show you in the mock-ups. Here's the ring mock-up. And I think that turned out just beautiful. Using a label kind of big and blown up as a frame, I think was really a fun idea. And again, this is a label right here. And then like on this, where you've got the schedule, I think these little header labels are really great. They can just take up like for that whole hour. So just some thoughts on that. And then we've got the landscape, which has this beautiful bike and the book bag. And then I just clustered some of the labels right here. All right, Charlie, we'll go out in just a second. Just a second. And then this last one here. And kind of went with a food theme on it, but used some of those pretty mums. And again, just kind of a little bit of a cluster of different shaped labels to show that it could still be very beautiful and functional at the same time. Alrighty guys, I hope you like this one. I love the colors in it. I love that they're kind of muted, but that makes them really lovely and neutral to go in any of your fall spreads. Thanks so much for watching, and you can find this kit and lots of other cuteness on Windy Chaos on Etsy.